Hey there, ready to test your knowledge? Let's test your knowledge on Georgia Real Estate Broker Exam. Is it harder? A full break? Question 1. Which is the best description of fee simple absolute? A. Ownership for a set term. B. Highest form of ownership with full bundle of rights. C. Ownership subject to paying rent. D. Ownership that ends on a condition automatically. The correct answer is highest form of ownership with full bundle of rights. Fee simple absolute is the most complete ownership interest. Question 2. When purchasing a business, a buyer often needs a certificate of clearance to confirm taxes are paid. This is issued by the A. Secretary of State. B. Department of Business and Transportation. C. Alcoholic Beverage Control. D. State Tax Authority, e.g., Board of Equalization, Revenue. The correct answer is State Tax Authority, e.g., Board of Equalization, Revenue. A clearance certificate confirms required sales, use taxes are satisfied so the buyer doesn't inherit certain liability. Question 3. In a real estate transaction, the current owner conveying the property is the A. Grantor. B. Guarantor. C. Agent. D. Landlord. The correct answer is grantor. The grantor conveys title to the grantee by deed. Question 4. An ARM differs from a fixed-rate mortgage because A. Fixed is always best. B. ARM rate can adjust based on an index and terms. C. There is no difference. D. Borrower gives up an ARM on default. The correct answer is ARM rate can adjust based on an index and terms. ARM payments can change after adjustment periods. Fixed rate payments remain constant. Principal and interest. Question 5. When actions imply an agency relationship even without an explicit agreement, it is A. Implied agency. B. Alter agency. C. Insinuated agency. D. Express agency. The correct answer is implied agency. Implied agency arises from conduct consistent with representation. Question 6. A listing where the broker is paid regardless of who sells the property is A. Secondary right to sell listing. B. Exclusive right to sell listing. C. Primary right to sell listing. D. Executive right to sell listing. The correct answer is exclusive right to sell listing. Under an exclusive right to sell, the broker earns a commission even if the owner finds the buyer. Question 7. Which federal law prohibits discrimination in housing-related transactions? A. Sherman Act. B. Fair Housing Act. C. ADA. D. UCC. The correct answer is Fair Housing Act. The Fair Housing Act prohibits discrimination in housing based on protected classes. Question 8. Biff is hired by owner Gilligan to oversee a residential property complex, supervise employees, and coordinate maintenance. With limited authority. Biff is the A. Leasing agent. B. Property manager. C. Appraiser. D. Managing broker. The correct answer is property manager. A property manager acts on behalf of the owner to operate the property, supervise maintenance, and protect the owner's financial interest. Question 9. Which is a good example of an implied contract? A. A seller asks an agent to perform a market analysis. B. A tenant stays despite not paying rent. C. After a written lease expires, rent is accepted and the check is cashed. D. A tenant demands the full deposit back. The correct answer is after a written lease expires, rent is accepted and the check is cashed. Continuing performance. Paying, accepting rent after a lease expires often creates an implied periodic tenancy. Question 10. In Georgia, a broker who supervises salespersons is responsible for A. Only their own actions. B. Only the salesperson's advertising. C. License law compliance and supervision. D. Nothing if they are not on the contract. The correct answer is license law, compliance and supervision. Broker supervision is a core duty. Brokers can be disciplined for inadequate oversight.